Hi, happy Gay Pride again. Happy Long Beach Gay Pride this weekend. I wanted to tell you about a few gifts that I've received, one of which was very special, which I've completely now lost and misplaced. But let me tell you about gifts. When you see Sister Unity either in a video or out in public, much of what I am carrying or I'm wearing has been given to me by other sisters or by friends. I am so grateful to all of these people who, for some reason, find some kind of connection to or meaning in my being Sister Unity. And they express it sometimes by giving a reflection back of something that struck their imagination that is Sister Unity like, or that gilds the lily of Sister Unity, if you will. Here are some examples. First and foremost, I have to show you my rings. These were gifts from Sister Blanche Davidian of Dallas, Texas, the sisters from Dallas. And Blanche was a old as the hills drag queen who was known very well in the Dallas community and beyond for her jewelry that she made. She made amazing, huge, beautiful drag pieces um, for drag queens in Texas, and she would gift certain things like rings and brooches to sisters. And she made these for me, and I wear them every chance I can because they're so huge. How do you get it? I was walking through DragCon here in Los Angeles, I don't know, about 5 years ago, and it was the end, and everyone was leaving, and it was the end of the last day, and all the public had already left, and it was just a few of us drag queens sort of straggling, and Alyssa Edwards from RuPaul's Drag Race. She's walking along and sort of standing there with, and Sister Kamana Wanalea, who's originally from Dallas, was wearing a white one of these from Blanche Davidia, and she goes like, "Hi, Alyssa," and Alyssa Edward goes, "Dragon Lady," which is what Blanche was known as in the drag community in Dallas, and she just spotted the ring, and she was recognized her immediately. I'm going on about Blanche because she died last month in June, and it was a very surprise. She died too young, and we miss her incredibly for her generosity and even more for her razor sharp, iconoclastic sense of humor. You can see it in her name, Blanche Davidian. That was powerful, and I felt personally very supported by her and by her insouciant sense of iconoclasm and that sharp, bitter, gay humor. Sister Blanche Davidian. Let me show you a pair of earrings she made for me. I've lost the flower. Where did the flower go? Aren't they gorgeous? Can you imagine the time she had to spend? She had to weld them into a peace sign. I mean, they're just like sell peace sign earrings waiting for you to bejewel them. And orange jewels are hard to find, believe me. So she made these. And if I wear them on I mean, I have pierced ears. If I wear them on my ears, they pull the freaking earlobe off. So I have to attach them to whatever hat I'm wearing. They're sitting on my altar now in memory of Blanche. Let me show you again another thing. This bracelet is a gift from a new sister here in Los Angeles, Sister Sincerity. And she and I are working together as she's in her first levels of training. And I'm sort of helping show her the ropes and sponsor her. And she gave me this bracelet, which is nice because I had nice, round, solid form bracelets, but they kind of don't fit me anymore. My wrists haven't gotten fat. Other parts of me have gotten fat, but my wrists haven't. So I don't get, did my hands swell? I don't know, but they don't fit. But this now does. So I'm extremely grateful for that gift. And then just today for Long Beach Pride, she gave me this necklace that she made. And look, it has iridescent balls because, of course, Sister Unity has iridescent balls. There was a previous piece of jewelry that just fell apart, and she constructed into this really delightful necklace. So I'm extremely grateful to have this. Thank you, Sister Sincerity. And if you're in the Los Angeles area, or if you've been to DragCon, you may have seen the sisters, or me in particular, performing with a young man who's a doctoral student at UCLA in the ethnomusicology department. His name is Juan, Jung, and he is originally from Hong Kong, and he plays the pipa, the classical Chinese classical music instrument that's a sort of an upright guitar-ish looking instrument. Um, and he plays it fabulously, and we work together improvising while I do stories and he scores them with the pipa. So he's a very close friend, and just this weekend he gave me this fabulous sort of reproduction of an item from the Qing dynasty, the last dynasty of the Chinese Empire before it became a republic, and then of course a communist cesspool. And this was worn by, among other people, by concubines, the Guifei of the imperial court in the Forbidden City. And so I'm wearing it pinned as I've been watching a lot of Chinese TV dramas and Rui's Love and Yangshi Palace. Oh my God, fabulous shows. Rui's Love, the actress there is just, she's so quiet, she's so subtle, really everything with the face, but really subtle, fantastic. It's on YouTube. You can see it for free. It's like 50 episodes. Anyway, they wear these things. So I'm wearing mine pinned to my robe as the concubines would, which makes me, Juan, what is my name? He Yi Gui Fei, Unity Imperial Concubine. You're welcome, Your Majesty. So that brings me to my last gift, which I was given today during the Pride Parade, during Long Beach Pride. And we were walking along, as we do, joshing with the people. I'm like, hi, I'm a homosexual. I'm one of those liberal homosexuals that you've been warned about. How do you do? Wishing everyone a happy Arbor Day, which always confuses the children. And, there's always beautiful people, beautiful, fresh faces. If you've been to a Pride Parade in the LA area and seen us walking, you may recognize the orange nun walking by and going, but not always, because there's children present. There were a lot of kids at this one, and there was just this delightful, I'm gonna guess, like, must have been 10, 11, or 12-year-old boy who was in like a rainbow bunched tulle, sort of a tutu skirt, with some kind of like scarf or boa, and then just out there having fun with his parents. And I'm saying he, but I don't know how they identify, so I should use they, because their name was Daniel, but I didn't ask about their pronouns. I didn't ask about how they identified. So I'll just use they to be safe. Um, and their face was shining, and their eyes were so bright, and their smile so big, and whatever. Just all of this seemed to strike a chord with them, and we gave each other a big hug. And to be and to see enthusiasm on the face of someone that young, but right on the edge of becoming a teenager and entering the whole world of worldly experience that we start to get into as teenagers, and to see them reflecting that enthusiasm uh, towards me, I just felt like the luckiest drag nun in the world to have gotten to have this one morsel of joy. And then shortly after, down the parade route, there was another young uh, male identified at birth, is what I would guess. And I didn't ask them their pronouns or how they identify, so I'll say they. Um, and they had this sort of bouquet of these flowers made out of pipe cleaners. And they took one and they ran out into the parade route to me just to give me one. And here it is, handmade with blue and yellow pipe cleaners and green pipe cleaner. Isn't that delightful? I mean, it's just a sweet little thing, and it has this note on it. It says, "Keep shining brightly." And if you're the young one who gave this to me, I want to let you know how much it meant to me, how beautiful it is in my eyes. It is a representation of your joy, your creativity, and your self-confidence about being who you are. And that means everything to Sister Unity. My whole reason for doing this and being here, besides being a version of this, like, this is my way of showing my creativity and who I feel I am with joy. But I put it to use. And the whole my whole intention and goal for doing this is to Allow people room to be themselves, to do themselves, to express themselves. So to see you do this makes me feel like I am covered in gold and cream. And I assure you, I will always keep shining brightly. Always. Thank you so much for my beautiful gift. And you, watching this video, if you're at home far away from me and we've never met and you've never left a comment or clicked like on a video or anything, even if you're just watching this, that for me is a tremendous gift. I like to be seen. I like to talk to people. I like to make these videos. So just your watching makes me feel really good about myself and really good about putting all of this on to go out and make other people on parade routes who may just have pipe cleaner flowers to feel good about themselves too. So thank you for your gift that helps me give my gifts. Happy Pride all year long, honey. It ain't just June. If you are someone who lives in a group that has been marginalized traditionally by the majority of society, then you have every reason to have pride all year long, because there, as I say, is room enough in the world for you to be who you are, as you are, free from guilt or shame, and with joy and love for your being you. And I'll be me right alongside you. So how do you turn this thing off? Oh, look, there's a button.